guys. Today's book is going to be Memoirs of an Elf, written by Devin Skellion and illustrated by Tim Bowers. Christmas Eve, 9:45 p.m. 2 hours until launch on Christmas Eve. The sleigh is loaded and I feel great. My ears are nice and pointy and I'm feeling extra short today. Bobbin and Nutshell look really good too. Around the world in 24 hours, and it's our job to keep Santa on schedule. I feel so good, I snap an Elfie. 10:45 p.m. 1 hour before launch, and it begins to snow. The reindeer love it. We elves have a saying, no snow, no Christmas. But at the North Pole, it has snowed every Christmas for like 600 years, so no problem. I send a text to Santa. Time to fly, big guy. He says I worry too much. He's probably right. Little known fact, Santa is a really smart guy. Midnight. Launch time. Santa kisses Mama Claus and waves to the other elves. I've got the GPS. Bobbin is in charge of the toy bag, and Nutshell has the nice list. Little known fact, we don't even bring the naughty list with us. A crack of the whip, and away we go into the polar sky. I start the timer. 24 hours to go. 22 hours to go. So far, so good. Guam and Fiji were a little warm, but back up above the clouds were as cool as popsicles as we head for New Zealand. Santa is singing Here Comes Santa Claus. Little known fact, it's his favorite carol. No music, no Christmas. That's what I always say. 18 hours to go. Starting to worry about falling behind. Santa always wants to stop and pet every dog. Little known fact, Santa loves dogs and dogs love Santa. He's playing with a dog named Tugboat when I yell down the chimney, Santa, we gotta go. Santa just laughs like he always does. 12 hours to go, halfway around the world. Bob and a Nutshell are arguing about whether the bag is half full or half empty. We're falling further behind because the kids have left more cookies than usual this year. Santa tries to eat all of them except for ginger snaps. Little known fact, Santa doesn't like ginger snaps, so he gives all of those to me, Bobbin, and Nutshell. Little known fact number 2, you should leave ginger snaps for Santa, please and thank you. 9 hours to go. We're really slow getting out of Mexico City. Kids there leave tamales for Santa, and he loves tamales as much as cookies. I point to my watch and say, come on, big guy. No Santa, no Christmas. Santa just laughs and says, not true, Spark. I'll bet you a candy cane. Little known fact, when Santa is serious about something, he bets you a candy cane. 4 hours to go. We made up time in Brazil, but now Santa is taking too long again. This time, he's playing with a train set that he just delivered. We're waiting so long that the reindeer start nibbling on some tinsel. No, I yelled. Little known fact, reindeer love tinsel, but it makes them hyper. It's like 50 cups of coffee. Bobbin drags Santa away from the train set. 30 minutes to go. With all the toys gone, the sleigh is very light now, and it's a good thing because the reindeer are exhausted. Santa pokes his head out of the last chimney and yells, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. We made it with half an hour to spare. Little known fact, at the last house, we always join hands and sing Silent Night. The reindeer too, and we head for home. The North Pole. Ta-da! We've done it again, around the world in one night. And we made it to every house. We land at the North Pole where everyone is there to greet us. There's singing and dancing and lots of hot chocolate. Oh, and French toast. But as we're unloading the sleigh, Bobbin says he doesn't think the toy bag is empty. How can that be? We gave away every present on the list. But it's not a present in the bag, and it just licked Bobbin's ear. It's Tugboat. Ho, 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 we have a stowaway, laughs Santa as Tugboat covers his face and kisses. Santa is laughing and smiling, but I'm not laughing. I'm panicking. Santa, I say, we stole someone's dog. The music stops and everyone is quiet. This has never happened before. Mama Claus says what everyone is thinking. I don't think it's a very good Christmas morning at Tugboat's house. Well-known fact. Santa gives things away. He does not take things. We are in a ginormous trouble. Any ideas? Asked Santa. Bobbin says we should put Tugboat in a box and mail him home. Nutshell says we should keep Tugboat for a year and take him back next Christmas. I suggest we put Tugboat in a hot air balloon and that he would probably mostly sort of be okay. Mama Claus is the only one thinking clearly. Get back in the sleigh, she yells. But the sun is just coming up. Little known fact, we have never flown during the day. People could see us. We put sunglasses on the reindeer and change into disguises that probably aren't very good. The reindeer are tired and confused, but Santa gives them a few nimbles of tinsel and they race for the runway. Suddenly, we're off like a rocket back into the sky. We're all very worried except Tugboat. He's having the ride of his life. 9 a.m. Christmas morning. We land behind some trees near Tugboat's house. Bob in a nutshell stayed with Tugboat while Santa and I creep up to the window. It's worse than we thought. There are all the presents we brought, but they haven't been touched. 3 children are crying. Their mother is on the phone, and their father is standing in the doorway yelling, Tugboat, Tugboat, here, boy. How dreadful, whispers Santa. We sneak back to the sleigh. Now it gets complicated. Bobbin thinks we should sneak Tugboat down the chimney. Nutshell's thinking about a big slingshot. I'm wondering if the back door is open. It seems impossible, really, but Santa gives Tugboat a pat and says, Go ahead, boy. In a flash, Tugboat takes off like a rabbit through the trees, plowing through the snow and toward the house. All of a sudden, the whole family is in a pile covering Tugboat with hugs and kisses. More tears now, but they're the good kind, and I have honestly never seen a happier family on Christmas morning. Santa looks at me and smiles. No Tugboat, no Christmas, he says. He's right. Of course he's right. I slide a candy cane from my pocket and hand it to Santa as we climb back into the sleigh. Little known fact, Santa is a really smart guy. We're really happy, and before we head for home, we snap an Elfie. Have a Merry Christmas, please and thank you. All right, guys, it's time for our practice quiz. Remember, you have 10 seconds to answer, so let's get started. All right, here we go. When does the story begin? Christmas Day, 9:45 a.m., Christmas Eve, 5 p.m., Christmas Day, midnight, Christmas Eve, 9:45 p.m. 10 seconds. If you say Christmas Eve at 9:45 p.m., good job. When they take off, what is Elf carrying? The GPS, a world map, the reindeer snacks, or a clock? 10 seconds. If you said the GPS, great job. Next question. What is Santa's favorite Christmas carol? Jingle bells, White Christmas, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus, Here comes Santa Claus. 10 seconds. If you said, Here comes Santa Claus, yep, good job. Okay. What kind of cookies does Santa not like? Oatmeal and raisin cookies, ginger snaps, chocolate chip cookies, or sugar cookies? 10 seconds. If you said ginger snaps, awesome job. When Santa is serious about something, what does he bet? A piece of gold, a candy cane, a stocking, an elf. 10 seconds. If you said a candy cane, good job. Let's move on. According to the author, reindeer love tinsel, but it makes them sick, happy, hyper, or silly. 10 seconds. If you said hyper, good job. Moving on. At the last house, Santa, the elves, and reindeer join hands and sing this song. Jingle bells, White Christmas, Silent Night, Here comes Santa Claus. 10 seconds. If you said Silent Night, good job. Almost done, guys. What do Santa and his elves drink when they come back to the North Pole? Hot chicken soup, hot chocolate, hot tea, hot coffee. 10 seconds. If you said hot chocolate, you got it. All right, we're moving on. When they return to the North Pole, there's something left in the toy bag. What is it? A puppet, a puppy, a kitten, a teddy bear. 10 seconds. If you said it was a puppy, awesome. 3 more questions left. In order to return Tugboat to his owners, they must fly in the daytime. What do they do? What do they put on the reindeer? Baseball hats, blinders, straw hats, or sunglasses? 10 seconds. If you said sunglasses, you got it. When Santa and his elves arrive near Tugboat's house, what do they see inside? The mother and father are happy, the children are happy, all the presents are open, the children are crying. 10 seconds. If you said the children were crying, yes, you got it. Last question. How do they get Tugboat back to his family? They sneak him through the open back door. Santa says, "Go ahead, boy," and off he goes to the house. Nutshell uses a big slingshot. They sneak Tugboat down the chimney. 10 seconds. If you said Santa says, "Go ahead, boy," and off he goes to the house, you got it. Awesome job, guys. That was our practice quiz. As always, I suggest you guys go ahead and listen to the book one more time before you take your actual practice quiz. I'm sorry, your real quiz on clever.com. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up our quiz number for today. Our quiz number is going to be 172622. Again, it's going to be 172622. As always, guys, thank you for being here and reading this book with me today. And I hope you have a great weekend. And I will not see you tomorrow because we have no school tomorrow. It is a whole holiday. So we have a 3-day weekend. So I'll see you guys on Monday. And with that, I'm going to say bye. Bye.